Yup. Gonna fix the camera here. I am Super Dungeon Boy, and this is a movie review. I just got done seeing, what the heck was it? Noah. That new one with, what the hell was his name? Brr, I can't even think right now. Russell Crowe? Yeah. That guy. So, sorry, I'm a little bit out of it. Tired. Gonna have a drink. That's how I do mine. Just fill it up. There's not much alcohol in this. I'm gonna need a drink when I talk about this. If anybody cares. There we go, that's about good. Anyways. So, I already knew that what I was going to get into is basically going to be something like a Bible story. Hold on, what is up with this camera? This damn... There we go. Thank you. Alright. Is it still shaking, or is that just my imagination? Oh, dude, I'm not going to put on this stand anymore. Look at that, still wobbling. Man, sorry. Salute. Anyways, when I seen that movie, I knew I was going to get into a Bible story and biblical times and all that good stuff. I have looked through the Bible time and time just to find like one little passage or something like that, but I am not what do you call it, a holy roller or such and such. So, and I never even read the entire Bible, so how accurate is this Noah in this Noah's Ark story? I have no idea. But some of the stuff is relevant to, you know, gathering the animals and building the ark and all that good stuff, and what you expect from Bible time stories and whatnot on PBS or whatever channel or something that has a Bible story. Probably the only thing I have, I'm trying to think, I got a little bit ahead of myself there. I want to talk more deeply about this movie, but then at the same time, I don't want to upset anybody in their, you know, beliefs, if they're Christian or Catholic or whatever. So, or I don't want to make some kind of comment about God or something like that. So, I'm not going to comment about anything like that. If you're not religious, would I recommend this movie? You have enough to be entertained. Like, they have these special effects of these things called Watchers, and they're these rock people, and it reminds me of something of like Lord of the Rings. Remember when the trees started walking in that movie and stuff? Well, instead of this one, you got boulder dudes. They're like the size of a mountain or something. They're huge. And I don't know what these Watcher guys do or where they're from. I must not have been paying attention too well. I don't know. But they're pretty cool, and that wasn't enough interest in the movie to see these boulder people help out Noah to a point. And, you know, it was interesting. The special effects were nice. The story was something like a Bible story. And I say something like because, you know, from what I recall from Noah's Ark and all that stuff, where he actually got 2 of every single animal, and, or I'm sorry, every single creature that of God's creation or whatnot. So, is that how it went? Something like that. So, you didn't really see him gather too much of anything. And as far as building the ark, if I remember, I think it was kind of a montage kind of deal, whatever. Sorry This drink's really kicking my ass right. There's just some little cut scenes, and it's like, you know, building the ark, and then a couple scenes later, ark is done, and it's just like, oh, okay, that took no time. So, I don't know. It was enough to keep you entertained. It had tons of drama. Trying to think what it reminded me of. It had like a Lord of the Rings drama in a sense. There's a king that wants to stop Noah, and basically he's going to do whatever he can to stop him, and he's going to wage war on Noah for not respecting his king, because the king basically came out there one day with his people, all his guards and whatnot and followers, and said to Noah, like, this is my land and this is my trees and that boat you're making is mine, everything's mine. And then Noah's like, no, you're not a king, and I don't acknowledge you as a king, because the Lord is the creator and no one is anything close to that, period. You're human, I'm human, so forth, so forth. If you want to go find out your Bible studies and whatnot, look it up online. To my closest friends, I always say that my second education is the internet, because anything you ever want to know in the world, you just Google it. So, seriously, I can't think of one thing you can't Google. Anything in your head, seriously, do that. That's your homework assignment. Anything that you can think of, no matter how bizarre, type it in on the internet, Google it, and see what happens. I guarantee you'll find a result, but you probably already knew that. That's just for fun. Got a little sidetracked there, but back to the story. So it's heavily influenced with Bible tales and, you know, a lot of drama, and then there's quite a bit of violence in the movie, so I would not say that this is a family movie. So, you know, I didn't even bother paying attention to what it was rated. I didn't pay attention. PG-13 possibly? I don't know. But there was a few parts where people are getting smashed, and there's like waging of war and whatnot, and graphic scenes. You know, if you're definitely like a Christian family or whatnot, that's your call. If you want your kids to see that movie, that's your call. Yeah. Another thing is, do I think Russell Crowe played, you know, the perfect Noah? I don't think he did a bad job, but I don't know. Just kind of okay, you know. Wasn't anything that was like, oh, that's not really that great, or oh, that's not really that good. Just kind of like, it's okay. Would I recommend this movie? If you're religious and you're not too shocked about like fight scenes and stuff, then yeah. So go see it if you're religious. If you're not, definitely rent it. I rate it pretty much a 7.5. Kept my interest.